be ministers, they should give birth. The statement only reinforces the perception that the Taliban claims of a new improved version are false.
سوال من نداره. ضرور نیست که در کابینه زن باشه. من اینقدر برات میگم. یعنی ضرور است که زن داشته باشه ما در کابینه.
چرا ضرور نیست آقای؟
چی ضرورت داره؟ تو ضرورتش بر ما بگو.
خب زن نصف پیکر جامعه نیست.
ولی ما خود نصفش ندانستیم اونا را. کلگی نصف میدانه. خود نیست چه رقم نیست. زنای افغانستان اونمون زنا است که ملت شهید پرور پیدا میکنه. کاری که زن میکنه و زن نمیتونه اون کارو بکنه. یک چیزی در گردنش میندازی که او قابل از اون نیست که او را پیش ببره.
کرکټ کې داسې لوبې چې باوجود بی‌ستری راځي اسلام دې اجازه نه
خربزه‌ای که چاق شده برای میخریم یا خربزه‌ای که سالم مانده است. طبیعی است از خربزه سالم میگیریم. یعنی حجاب برای زن همینطور است.
Well, the women took to the streets across Afghanistan to stand up for their rights under the rule of the Taliban. Gunfire rang out as Taliban fighters shot in the air to disperse protesters who were marching on the streets of Kabul. Elsewhere in the city, women gathered with posters and banners in support of resistance forces and banners reading, "Say no to violence, stand with Panjshir and long live freedom." The Interior Ministry of the new Taliban government has issued orders to end all protests in the country unless demonstrators get prior permission, including approval of slogans and banners. Taliban leaders have sought to project a more moderate image in the recent months, including saying that women and girls will be able to attend school and work in accordance with the Islamic law. However, the reality of what is happening in Afghanistan tells a completely different story. Well, on to the other big story that we're tracking today. India and Australia are going to be holding their first ever 2+2 ministerial dialogue today. India will be hosting this dialogue in New Delhi. The Australian Foreign Minister, Marise Payne, and Defence Minister, Peter Dutton, from the Australian side, will be meeting External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in the national capital. Australia's Foreign Minister and Defence Minister will also call on Prime Minister Modi at his residence at around 4:30 p.m. later today. Speaking on the 2+2 dialogue, this is what we know so far, that the decision to commence the 2+2 with Australia is a reflection of the transformation in relations over years. The first meeting is going to take place between Ms. Payne and Mr. Jaishankar at the Hyderabad House at 10:30 after laying a wreath at the National War Memorial in the morning. She'll also attend a press conference at the Jawaharlal Nehru Bhavan at around 3 p.m. Well, moving on to the worrying story that we are tracking from the northeast. Mizoram has reported over 1,000 fresh COVID cases for a fourth straight day on Friday, as 1,055 more people, including 185 children, tested positive for COVID, taking the tally in the state to 69,026. The death toll has risen to 231 as one more person succumbed to the disease. The daily infection rate, which is the positivity rate, is at 10.77%. And 2 fresh patients have travel history. The remaining were found to have contracted the infection locally. The